Hello and welcome to this edition of Market Headstart. Well, my name is Shatajanand and today I'm going to take you through all the factors as well as stocks which will move markets on Friday, a day ahead of the event that is Budget 2020. Well, before we go ahead and talk about what's really going to move markets, let's also understand what really happened in yesterday's trading session. Well, Sensex fell by more than 200 points while Nifty50 also slipped below its crucial support levels placed at 12,100 and also its 50 days exponential moving average placed at 12,088. Now remember, for today, if you look at the rollover activity for the February series, Nifty future rollover stand at 66%, which is slightly lower than the 3-month average of 78 odd percent. Now a low rollover did, it indicates that most investors are taking in a wait and watch mode at this point in time before the budget happens. So definitely that is something which is really weighing on the markets at this point in time. Now, if you look at the global cues, SGX Nifty is around about signaling a positive sign. There could be a possibility that we could in fact head towards 12,050 and then towards 12,100 levels, but high resistance is still placed at around about 12,100 levels. So in case we do make a dash towards 12,050 as well as 12,100, there could be some bit of selling pressure coming in around about that level. Now, another bit of positive cues is that crude oil prices are now hovering below $60 a barrel. So that should in fact act as a tailwind for Indian markets. Apart from that, foreign institutional investors were again net sellers in Indian markets, while rupee depreciated by more than 20 paisa. So that is slight bit of negative news for Indian market. Now, apart from that, earnings will actually be the big talking point in today's trading session. It's a earnings heavy day. In fact, more than 100 companies on the BSE will be declaring their results for the December quarter. Now, the prominent one being ITC. Here, the net profit is likely to grow by 22% on a year-on-year basis. For HUL, the net profit is likely to grow by 14% on a year-on-year basis. And for SBI, that is the State Bank of India, net profit is likely to grow by 82% on a year-on-year basis. Now, remember, all the estimates are from Motilal Oswal. Now, before we go ahead and really talk about the technical recommendations, let's also understand how Nifty is placed in terms of technicals. We've already talked about the rollover activity for February series. It is slightly less compared, or you could say it is slightly muted as compared to the January series or the 3-month average. Now, for today, I think a big talking point would be the support and the resistance level. I think for today, 12,010, which was the intraday low formed in Thursday's trading session, will be an important support to watch out for on the downside. On the high side, 12,150 is something which will be the first bit of resistance, because that was the intraday high formed in Thursday's trading session. So if in case we are able to break past that, then definitely 12,200 still remains to be an important resistance level to watch out for the Nifty50. Now, apart from that, in terms of candlestick patterns, Nifty50 formed a bearish belt hold kind of a pattern on Thursday. Now, a bearish candle in Friday's trading session would actually confirm the bearish belt hold kind of a pattern, which means that there could be some more selling pressure in case we do see a bearish candle in today's session. And in fact, if in case we are not able to hold on to that 12,000 level, there's a higher possibility that the Nifty50 would again slip towards 11,900 levels. That's what most technical experts suggest at this point in time. So 3 levels to watch out for today would be 12,010, 12,150 and 12,200 levels. Apart from that, let's also look at stocks which will be in focus based on the news flow. The first stock that we have on the list is from the automaker space, that is the Tata Motors. Now, Tata Motors said its consolidated net profit for the December quarter stood at 1,738 crore against a loss of 26,992 crores. For the year ago period. So definitely we could see some bit of positive reaction on that. Apart from that, Laurus Lab will be in focus. Now, the Laurus Lab posted 4-fold jump in its consolidated net profit at 73 crores for the December quarter. Apart from that, Bharti Infratel will be in focus. Now, the company posted 23% jump in consolidated net profit at 798 crores for the December quarter. Now, to make your day more profitable, we also spoke to India Nivesh Securities. They've given us 3 recommendations for today. The first stock that they have on the list is Exide Industries. Now, that's a buy for a target of 207 and a stop loss of 189. From the telecom space, Bharti Airtel, that's another buy for a target of 540 and a stop loss of 465. Berger Paints, well, that's a sell call for a target of 540 and a stop loss of 585. Now remember, the return potential is close to 4 to 11% on all the three stocks. Well, these are not intraday trading ideas, but more of a positional play. So in case you initiate any positions based on these recommendations, well, do consult your financial advisor. Well, thanks a lot for tuning into this edition of Market Headstart, but do stay logged on to moneycontrol.com for more on news, business and economy.